Hey everyone, and thanks for joining me today. So in today's video, we're going to be going over how to add a Pop Doc widget to your Salesforce homepage. Now, if you've seen the previous video on adding a Pop Doc widget to Dynamics 365 Business Central, you'll know that the Pop Doc homepage is going to be the place we want to start because that's where we're going to be creating the widget and grabbing the embed code that will play an important role later. So to start, I'm going to choose the Developer tab. And that's going to bring us to a list of the widgets that I've already created. We're going to be adding a new widget. And for simplicity's sake, I'm going to choose a name, Pop Doc Salesforce, and then for the type, since we're going to be adding it to Salesforce, I'm going to choose Application. From here, we want to add some lists. So I'm going to add my NetSuite data. Let's get a few lists from that. And I'm going to add some Zendesk data. So we'll add some tickets and users as well. From here, just for organization's sake, let's make a few groups. So I'll make one for Zendesk called Tickets. And I'll just make a group called NetSuite, just so we don't see a list of things and get confused within Salesforce. So for this, I'm going to give this NetSuite as the group, and for Zendesk, we'll do tickets. Okay, from here, we want to go down to Embed Codes. Now, normally you can just grab the widget ID, the link, or the iframe, but in this case, since we're going to be adding the widget to Salesforce, we're going to go down to the code generator. We're going to change the type to Visual Force Page. And we're simply going to copy the code that it provides us. So at this point, we've done all that we need to do within Popdoc. So I'm going to jump over to my Salesforce homepage, and I'll see you guys over there. Okay, now that I've logged into Salesforce, let's work on adding the Popdoc widget. So to start, I'm going to go to the gear icon up here and go to Setup. Once this page loads up, I'm going to go to Custom Code, and we're going to choose Visual Force Pages. From here, we're going to choose New. And if you already noticed, there is already a Pop Doc widget added, so I'm just going to make a second one for the sake of this video. We'll name it Pop Doc 2. You can, of course, add a description if you'd like. And here's where that code comes into play. Now, this is the default code that Salesforce gives us. We're going to remove all of that and simply paste the code that Popdoc provided us. As easy as that, we can just choose Save Now. And it's created our Visual Force page. Now let's work on adding that page as a tab to our home screen. So I'm going to choose User Interface and choose Tabs. From here, I'm going to go down to Visual Force Tabs and choose New. We're going to select our newly created Popdoc 2. We will give it the same name. And let's go ahead and choose a tab style. I believe the computer is already taken, so let's choose the chess piece. You can add a splash page custom link and a description, of course. In this case, I'm going to leave most of these settings as default, or pretty much all of the settings as default, and I'm going to choose Next. On this page, you can toggle what profiles can alter this or the visibility of the tabs. I'm going to leave these settings as default. And another page for custom apps, which I will also leave with the default settings. Okay, now that we've saved the Visual Force tab, we can see that it's been added to the list here. So I can now jump back over to my home page, just do a quick refresh. And since we have a few tabs going on here, it's going to be under the More section. I'm going to choose Popdoc 2. And this shows the groups that we created earlier in Popdoc. Let's bring one of those up, show details. And here we are. It's pulling in that data directly from Popdock. So here we have Zendesk data being pulled into your Salesforce homepage. Now, we did a lot of things for simplicity's sake in this video, but of course, a Popdock widget offers a lot more than what we saw today. So if you do have any questions about anything you saw or anything you'd like to do with a Popdock widget inside of Salesforce, please don't hesitate to reach out to us at sales@popdoc.com. I'd like to thank you again for your time today. I also wanted to mention I will be adding a link to the knowledge base article that I used for this video in the video description. If you'd like to sign up for a Popdock free trial, simply visit us at popdoc.com. Thank you again, and I'll see you in the next video.